Welcome back to the show. We've got a great episode for you today.
Dope.
Who really created Springfield? The untold truth behind The Simpsons. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I want to take you on a little journey behind one of TV's most beloved places, the town of Springfield. Yes, that's Springfield. The cartoon sprawl of donuts, ignition doors, haphazard nuclear plants, and yellow-skinned families we know from The Simpsons. But I'm not just talking about the town. I'm talking about who really gave life to it. Because the story isn't quite what most people believe. By the end of this video, you'll see that when it comes to Springfield, the guy whose name is on the marquee isn't necessarily the guy who built the house. Let's start with what you do know. Back in the late 1980s, cartoonist and humorist Matt Groening was approached by TV producer James L. Brooks to pitch some animated shorts for the new Fox network. Groening had already been doing his underground comic strip Life in Hell, but realized he'd have to give up the rights if he pitched that. So he scrambled instead, sketching a peculiar family. The father named Homer, mother Marge, kids Bart, Lisa, and Maggie. He borrowed his own dad's name, changed his to Bart because he thought Matt wouldn't land well in a script meeting. And the town? He called it Springfield. Why? Because Springfield is everywhere in America. There's one in nearly every state. That was the clever move. He wanted everyone to feel like the Simpsons live in their town. So yes, Groening pitched the family, pitched the town, and the show was born on December 17th, 1989. From the start, it was bigger than expected. But here's where things start to get interesting. The initial idea is Groening's. The characters? He drew them. The family name? His. But a show is much more than an idea. It's laughter and tears and routine and absurdity packaged for 22 minutes at a time. And behind that packaging sat another figure, someone whose name doesn't always get the big headlines, but who arguably built the world. Enter Sam Simon. He came in as a seasoned TV writer-producer. He helped develop the shorts into a full half-hour show, hired the writers, and supervised the tone, shape, and cadence of the jokes. He shaped what Springfield felt like. When the show burst into top 30 ratings, and Bart shirts flew off shelves, and Homer's dough became a national phrase, part of that magic was Simon's doing. He pushed the characters beyond gags. He insisted the jokes come from characters' hearts and failings, not just randomness. As Ken Levine put it, in The Simpsons, the characters are motivated by their emotions and their foibles. That is Sam's contribution. Vox and yes, things got tense. Groening and Simon didn't always see eye to eye. Creative control, credit, direction of the show, all of that melted into conflict. Simon once described Groening as the show's ambassador, not the hands-on creator. Groening replied that the relationship was very contentious. The New Republic. So now our picture is bigger. Groening seeded the idea, Simon nurtured the soil, watered the roots, built the architecture of Springfield. Let's pause for a moment and ask, when we say creator of Springfield, what do we mean? If it were simply who named the town and drew the first sketches, then yes, Groening wins. But if we mean who built that place in our minds, made it feel real, gave it quirks and corners and memories, then maybe the answer shifts. Because if Springfield were just wallpaper, Simon furnished the rooms. Think about it. Major characters like Mr. Burns, Chief Wiggum, Dr. Hibbert, many of their models and roles were Simon's idea or grew under his supervision. He built the ensemble, the city around the family. He might not have drawn that first sketch, but he made that sketch live. This is the moment the story begins to tilt. So here's the twist. What if the real creator of Springfield isn't just Matt Groening? What if the title belongs, at least in large part, to Sam Simon? Groening gave us the family, but Simon gave us the town. All its absurdities, its mundane magic, its endless possibilities. He turned the idea into an ecosystem. Without him, Springfield might have remained a sketch. With him, it became a world. In many ways, Simon built the engine of Springfield. He organized the rooms, the people, the stories that bounce off each other. So if the question is, who is the real creator of Springfield? The answer is layered. Yes, Groening created the concept. Yes, Brooks produced it. But Simon made it work. And today, when you walk into Moe's Tavern in your mind, when you wander Evergreen Terrace, when you laugh at Homer's antics, you're not just visiting Groening's sketch. You're walking through Simon's town. This doesn't diminish Groening, far from it. He remains indispensable. He seeded the idea. But it shifts how we credit creation. It leads us to say, generational myth-making isn't just about the face in the credits. It's about the unseen room full of writers, the producer steering tone, the architect of world feel. And for Springfield, for that ideal of any town, USA, that somehow feels like your hometown, Simon's hand is all over that. He helped make it universal, weirdly specific, grounded, and fantastical. In that sense, Springfield became bigger than any one person. It became communal, the result of idea plus craft, plus writer's room, plus production team. And the show's persistence, 30-plus seasons and counting, points to that foundation being solid. So next time you watch The Simpsons or revisit your favorite Springfield moment, ask yourself, whose hand built this world? The name on the poster is Groening, yes. But look behind the curtain and you'll see Simon. Quietly, precisely, endlessly building. Creation almost always wears a headline name. But the truth is, the bigger story is often backstage. And Springfield? It was born in a lobby, yes. But it was built in a writer's room. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this peek behind the scenes, hit like, share it with a friend who thought they knew Springfield. And let me know in the comments, which Simpsons character do you think owes the most to Simon's world building? I'll catch you in the next one.